Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today we're coming to you from Fortress City, where this matchup has huge Elite Four ramifications, not just Victory Road series, but Elite Four ramifications, because the Fortress Tempests are hosting the Spikemas Suede Grunts, and whoever wins this match will be guaranteed a place in the Elite Four heading into the Victory Road series. So let us know in the comments below who you think will win this one. Will it be the Flying types? Will it be the Dark types? Let's go! That is right, if you win, you are in the Elite Four, as it will be Skuntank and Luxray starting out for the Spikemas Suede Grunts. It is Talonflame and Honchkrow starting out for the Fortree 10%. Immediately Luxray with that Intimidate ability is going to lower the attack stats of both Flying type Pokemon, and it is also going to Terrasilize into a Dark type. That is why it is on the Spikemas Suede Grunts. It is their Terrestrial Pokemon, and it has been having a fantastic season as well, as has the whole Spikemas Suede Grunts team, and they've won their last 5 games. They want to make it 6 in a row and lock up a place in the Elite Four as a Razor Shell on a Skuntank from Talonflame to start off this matchup, and then we get the Corrosive Gas in response from Skuntank on to everybody, because it is going to corrode away everybody's Leopard Berry, as every Pokemon in the PokeType League does hold on to a Leopard Berry. Honchkrow looking to respond is going to go for the Scary Face onto Luxray here. It is going to lower its speed, but it's currently the slowest Pokemon on the field, so maybe it should have gone for Skuntank, as Luxray is going to respond with the Shell side onto its now fellow Dark type. Honchkrow taking some massive damage as a Giga Drain from Talonflame onto Luxray. It does do a good hit, and Skuntank's going to respond for its side with the Pin Missile onto Talonflame, who's heavily going to tank this move, and it does get a critical hit on the second connection as well, but the third one is the last one of those not very effective hits, and Honchkrow is going to respond for its side with the Flame Charge, going for the part Poison type. Skuntank taking a little bit of damage, but Honchkrow gets a speed boost in the process, as Luxray is going to go with the Shadow Force, so it's going to vanish instantly from the field. But do not be worried, it is still in this matchup as the Shift Gear now from Talonflame. It's going to give itself a speed boost here, but it's already such a speedy Pokemon. It does also give itself an attack boost, so it does have an 81 base attack, as the Judgment from Braviary is going to be avoided by Luxray. Luxray avoids being judged, and this allows Skuntank to go with the Aqua Cutter, and Honchkrow is eliminated with that critical hit. It would have been super effective on Talonflame, but still a massive connection, and Luxray follows it up with the Shadow Force onto Talonflame. Massive damage there to the Fire Flying type, as out comes Noivern for the Fortree Tempest, and Talonflame is going to go with the Liquidation here onto Luxray. Good hit there on the former Electric type, and Noivern looking to follow up goes with the Play Nice. Now the Flying types are currently sitting in 6th place, but as I have said, if they win this matchup, they will move up into an Elite Four position. That will be crucial, as this is the last round of the series, and the Sand Attack will lower Noivern's accuracy, being done by Skuntank there, and it's followed up by the double hit from Luxray. That first hit is massive on Talonflame, but the second hit gets the elimination. There's 2 Pokemon down now for the Fortree Tempest. The Spikemas Suede Grunts are building some very impressive momentum, having gotten the first 2 eliminations in this matchup, and now out comes Decidueye in its Hisuian form, and it is also a Terrestrial Pokemon, so it is going to Terrasilize now into a Flying type, gaining that back after losing it when it evolved into the Hisuian Decidueye. So normally it is a fighting grass type, so it's normally actually weak to the Flying type moves, but now we get the Curse from Noivern. It is going to lower its speed. I still expect it to be probably the quickest Pokemon on the field, but it is going to give itself a nice attack boost here, as well as defense boost. And Skuntank is going to go for a Shadow Force of its own. It did so well for Luxray. Skuntank is going to look to do the same, but now Decidueye is going to go for the Sheer Cold. But Skuntank is able to avoid that attack, as it has still vanished. And now the lock-on from Luxray onto Decidueye. See if it goes for a Sheer Cold, because you are sure that would connect. But Skuntank now with the Shadow Force goes for Decidueye. Good hit there on the Flying type Terrestrial Pokemon, as Noivern with the dual Wing Beat onto Luxray gets a good hit on that first one, and the second one, similar to what happened to Talonflame, Luxray has been taken out with a 2-hit move. Luxray, the Terrestrial Pokemon, has been eliminated. The Fortree Tempest getting their first one on the board now. And Decidueye looks to follow it up with the Aqua Tail onto Skuntank. Gets a great hit there, as out comes Mabostiff for the Spikemas Suede Grunts, and immediately it is going to go with the Eerie Impulse, focusing in on Noivern here. And this is going to lower that special attack a great deal of Noivern. And Skuntank looks to follow up by flying up high into the sky. It is enjoying these 2-turn moves as Novo needs to target Mabost if it goes with the magic powder though, and that won't work as Skuntank does avoid the attack, but the dark types are immune to psychic type moves as the fairy lock from Decidueye is going to make it so no one can run away during the next turn, but none of these Pokemon are looking to run away. They want to finish with a victory as the spark onto Noivern from Mabost and Skuntank follows it up with the fly, but Decidueye is actually able to avoid that attack. This allows Noivern now to go with a fairy lock of its own, but unfortunately that is going to fail. Decidueye looking to do the heavy lift in this turn goes with the weather ball. It is going to focus in on that very angry Papa here. Gets a good hit as well as Mabost does look to respond with the Night Slash, continuing to go for Noivern. Gets a really good hit with that one, and Skuntank is going to follow it up with the pin missile. It keeps going for the pin missile on these flying types. It should know by now they do resist the bug type attacks, and yet again it gets 3 hits. Not very effective on Decidueye there. Noivern is going to respond with the fire punch onto Mabost. Good hit there. And Decidueye is going to go with an axe kick to eliminate Skuntank from this matchup, and it has leveled the playing field, but there is that aftermath ability of Skuntank that is going to do damage to Decidueye before it officially leaves the field, and out now comes Roaring Moon for the Spikemas where grunts, and immediately it's going to go for the Seismic Toss. Gets a great hit there onto Noivern, and Mabost could finish it off. Goes with the flail, but goes for Decidueye instead, keeping Noivern in the match, and allows it to go for the head smash here onto Mabost, and Mabost is eliminated, but there will be recoil damage for Noivern. It needs to hold on, otherwise it is still a level playing field. But unfortunately Noivern is eliminated. However, Decidueye is going to follow it up with the mean look here on to Roaring Moon. This is going to make it so Roaring Moon can no longer escape, but yet again, no one's looking to escape as out comes Killer Watchel for the 4-Tree Tempest, and it's Bombardier coming out for the Spikemas Suede Grunts. 2 flying types coming out at the same time as the Sludge Bomb immediately from Killer Watchel. Great hit onto Bombardier and leaves it poisoned, so Bombardier is going to be taking continuous damage here. But first, Roaring Moon is going to go with the Entrainment. However, that is going to fail. Bombardier though looking to do its bit is going to go with the Meteor Beam. It is going to give itself a special attack boost here. Now it is only got that 60 base special attack as it is overflowing with that space power, and there is the Shadow Claw onto Bombardier from Decidueye, which is not very effective, doing very little damage, but there is more damage happening to Bombardier as that poisoning begins to take effect. And Killer Watchel could follow it up here. It goes with the Psychic Fangs, but the Dark types are immune to Psychic type moves, and this allows Roaring Moon to go with the Shadow Force. This will be the 3rd Shadow Force by the Spikemas Suede Grunts. It does vanish instantly. You should know what happens by now, but first the Meteor Beam from Bombardier onto Killer Watchel, and it is a 1-hit wonder with that super effective move. Killer Watchel is eliminated from this matchup, and Decidueye is going to go for the Leech Life, but it goes for Roaring Moon, who is not on the field currently. It has vanished somewhere, but Bombardier is now in knockout range due to that poisoning, and out comes Flamigo as the last Pokemon for the 4-Tree Tempest, and with that Co-Star ability, it does copy the stat changes of Decidueye, but now the Shadow Force on a Flamigo, massive damage there from Roaring Moon. Flamigo looks to respond with the Magic Room. This is going to make it so everybody's held items do lose their effects yet again. Everyone does hold a Leopard Berry, but now the Discharge from Bombardier, not very effective on Roaring Moon, but it is super effective on the 2 flying types, and it gets a solo huge play to give the victory to the Spikemas Suede Grunts. This is the kind of momentum you do not want a side going into the Victory Road series with, as the Suede Grunts just get their 6th victory in the row, and they have locked up a place in the Elite Four heading into the Victory Road series, and at this stage they will be facing the Olivine Carbons in week 1 of the Championship series, whereas for the 4-Tree Tempest in week 1 of the Leaders Trials, it looks like at the moment they will be going up against the Akala Capsules, but until then, Nidorinas and Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.